that happened, people who were punished under Inquisition, I have read the cases, they were punished for doing animal sacrifices, human sacrifices, doing black magic.
On which reference book is this given?
This is not book, these are actual accounts from the Brazilian archives that we have. There are some cases that survived, these are being kept in the archives. So we are studying these individual cases.
Mentioned it
Yes, I mentioned the archives in the press note that is there. So these cases are there. See, these were like lawyers. They would this thing, and the translation was done by the Nayaks, as Michael said. So they were keeping everything in writing, the name of the person, the caste, what all comes. That's why we are saying, based on the history, Portuguese never used the word Hindu. They were known as the Gaudis or Kundis or Brahmins or Nayaks.
So you're trying to say Hindus were not in Goa?
See, what is the meaning of the
main
word
religion in Goa was Hindus.
No reference is made to
So
the
you don't try to change history.
No.
You try to
try to
understand
change
the
history.
meaning of the word
You are trying to
Hindu.
put your own words.
No. You are trying to change history.
No.
And
No,
interpreting it according to your
This is what is secondary sources we are referring to.
No, that is
This
what
you
you are trying to say, which is
Understand the
secondary
meaning of the
sources.
word Hindu from the Indian Constitution itself. Okay?
See,
It refers
Goa is
to
a part
all
of
the
India,
native
and
religions that were there in
prominent
India.
religion in India
It doesn't
all
refer
over
to
was
India.
Hindus.
Very well.
You are agreeing to it. You
Yes.
only
Already Christians in
converted.
Goa,
You all agree that Hindus were
even
converted.
before
You are
Portuguese
not-
came, there were Christians in
You
Goa.
agree that Hindus were converted.
Can
You don't agree that.
Can you give me
Hindus
time?
were converted.
Can you allow me to
You
speak?
can agree to that point that Hindus were
Didn't-
converted.
Didn't we say earlier?
No, please agree to it. No,
I am coming.
Of course they
you
were
don't want to say
You are
yes.
not giving me to
You could
speak.
just say yes or no.
You are not giving me to speak. You are just making.
So all are speaking all this time,
No.
half an hour we could listen to.
Yes,
only-
I'm coming to your point.
Look,
What
you
I'm
say
trying
yes or no to this
Please,
question.
I'm answering you.
You could say yes or no, in yes or no.
I'm
Were
just.
Hindus
see,
converted or not?
There were conversions.
Say yes,
to-
no, if it was yes
There
or
were
no.
conversions to Christianity.
Oh my god, you could just say yes or no if Hindus were converted or not.
I'm saying there are conversions to Christianity.
You could say yes or no to Hindus.
Yeah, definitely.
You're saying Christianity. This is a different point.
Yeah,
I'm
there
saying
were-
Hindus were converted or not.
There were conversions. See, there are no references.
So you're
Or you can-
twisting the- this-
Ari Baba, please
just-
allow me to speak. No.
I didn't get my answer.
Just-
No.
just a
Just,
moment.
I'm answering to your
I'm sorry.
point. Nowhere in the documents.
Okay, let him answer.
See,
Let-
nowhere in
let
the
him question.
documents. I'm coming to you, please. Nowhere in the documents.
No, I'm not satisfied with the answer, and please don't change the topic.
I'm not changing the topic. You are not allowing me to.
You've
we are
already
not-
spoken for half
We
an
are not.
hour.
You are not allowing me to
Let
answer
the
to your
reporters ask
point.
your questions now.
I'm answering to your point. There is nowhere
Not
written.
satisfied.
There is nowhere written in Portuguese what we get that there is a there were Hindus that we get the word Muslims.
You're trying to say Hindus
Please
were
let
not
me
converted.
Please let me complete.
Michael,
We are
let
getting the word
us
Hindus.
let us get past that topic, okay? Let me ask one thing, okay? You are referring only to 4 books as the primary sources.
Yes.
Are there no
These
other?
are not books.
Two
First
of
of all,
them.
these are 2 books. One is book of Francois Pirard and one is book of Charles Diron.
Are there no other? That is what I am asking.
There are around 16,000
So why
cases.
only 4?
No, we have
These are
got
primary sources.
We have
said.
got these sources. I've
Who's
got-
going to
No,
decide
why
those are
only
primary?
4? Why only 4?
Nothing else is written.
Because it is of that period.
It is when we say primary sources, I have
That
explained,
period.
it means these things were written in that period.
During that period.
Got it? Inquisition ended in
You can't call them
1820.
primary just because you all selectively are picking
It's not
4.
this selective.
See,
Baba,
it is written during that period.
Like if I do something wrong and if I write a book and I'm in that period, so does
That
that
would
become
be-
a
so
legal
see,
book?
Yeah,
So if
not
you have
saying
written
no.
something, then
historian
you
bias.
No,
That is
it's like
historian bias.
it's like a bias thing. You're saying that that period
No, but-
they
but
only
that-
ruled
that
us.
is exactly what is
They
happening
ruled us
now.
for 450 years.
That is-
They did
Okay,
Inquisition,
that's
and then
exactly
they'll
what is
write books on
happening
us
now.
that we
That-
didn't do
no, but
anything
that is
bad
what
to
is
the
happening
Hindus,
now. The
and you want us to
historian
accept
bias.
that. I don't buy that.
See,
See, listen.
Sorry.
We have
We don't buy
mentioned
that
this.
argument.
Listen. You are not listening.
That is
They have mentioned these 2 written accounts of 2 persons. We have referred to the archives. These 2 archives which are there. Biblioteca Nacional de Rio de Janeiro is an archive. In that the cases are there. These are around 8,000 cases. Okay, the rest are in Torre do Tombo. Now, if there are more than that, most welcome. But no one is aware of this. Not even Priolkar has mentioned it. Nobody who wrote on Inquisition has mentioned any other primary sources.
What things happened in the Inquisition? You could tell.
What things happened means what?
Yeah.
See, those people, Christians, who were
Don't
found.
say Christians. What happened? You could just mention.
Christians who were found who were not living according to Christian norms, they were arrested. Okay, anyone who was accused in this and that. Then they were questioned. They were questioned. And if they were found guilty, they were punished. Punishments were various, not only burning at stake. Their properties were confiscated. They were given lashes, and then they were told to work for around 5 years or so and so under somebody.
In the dockyard.
Yeah, in the dockyard, or various type of this thing. Punishments were given. See, that is controversial.
Hakka
No
Thora
documented thing is
is
found under
one
Inquisition, any relation to
pillar
Hakka
which is
Thora.
there, and you have no references to it.
What, there are no references.
See, one question.
Not even Priolkar has written anything
Let me
about
just ask
Hakka Thora.
one question, if you are okay with it.
Yeah.
See, the entire this controversy on a social media platform or anywhere what we are seeing in present situation is with the word that we are referring to a Goa, like Goizo side. Like Goa consists of non-Christian communities also.
Yeah.
Like Muslims, Hindus and any other communities also, right? When you have a faith in your this thing saying, okay, but is it compulsory that others also should refer or even
Not necessary.
Not necessary.
So on those points, maybe some non-Catholic communities might have some issues because they have their own belief. Like most of the Hindus have believed that there is a Parshuram. They
See,
consider-
listen,
Bhagwan Parshuram they
we are
consider.
not discussing here, wait, we are not discussing here whether Saint Xavier should be called Goinzo Sahib or not. We are not discussing that. Let anybody call anybody as Goinzo Sahib. It's up to each one's belief. Okay? We are discussing here that maliciously and without using facts, verified evidences or primary sources, Saint Xavier has been dragged into, for example, one video I tell you, two videos. One video is saying that Saint Xavier killed Jains, whereas in his whole lifetime we don't find any incident like this. No one is referring to about it, nobody is written about it. Then it is said that he has killed many Hindus and Brahmins and he cut off their head, their breasts were cut of women, this and that, which Saint Xavier in his whole lifetime has not done. We are talking about these things. Then such punishments were there in Inquisition is also another question where there are no verified sources to say all these things. But such narration is going on. As you asked me about Hakka Thora number, there is no reference. Now I have read at least 120 cases. I am reading more. 8,000 are there, then there are more. But nowhere in these cases so far, or no one has even claimed it, not even A.K. Priolkar, that Hakka Thora Khambo in Old Goa is anything related to Inquisition.
See,
So
this
whatever
is-
sacrifices,
said.
so whatever sacrifices, freedom fight, and all these revolts, what we are seeing in Goans against Portuguese are false.
No.
What-
See, you're
what
talking
has
about
that to do with
what
Inquisition?
it has to do with Saint Francis? The
See,
revolt
I am
system
saying
was
what
like-
you know. What we are
Revolt
trying to
system
say
was-
is people are giving a narration that
See,
people.
you are
others-
also giving a narration now.
Listen,
and
we are
trying to
giving a
say that
narration.
Portuguese were very
That's why we are
good.
challenging that.
no.
Please, don't put words in my
No,
mouth.
we are not
See,
saying
when I
Yeah.
asked you all about Inquisition, you all made it very as if it's some jailing Nellyabushan and Aiga and they were made to work. That was not the case.
I have made a statement
Inquisition
that-
was most cruel and Goan Inquisition was worse than
It
Spanish
was cruel,
Inquisition.
but for whom is the
In the
that
whole
is the
world.
question, but for whom?
For whom?
For whom is not the point, it was most cruel for
It is
Goans.
the point,
For
because-
Goans.
No.
For Goans. Okay, you agree to it at least for Goans.
It
It
is.
happened in Goa. It was for Goans.
I make a statement.
People are not only from Goa,
Inquisition
they are-
is the darkest part of history.
Magi,